Welcome everyone to Spilling the Tea with Estee and Marlene, where we serve the hottest tea. Join me and my baby stripper voice.
And me welcoming you all to eavesdrop onto our uncensored opinions. This platform is used to inform, laugh, and potentially inspire others to speak out about things we may all be thinking about but are too afraid to say out loud.
And don't forget, babes, if the shoe fits, wear it. Welcome back, guys, to Spilling the Tea with Estee.
And Marlene.
Thank you back. Thank you back. Thank you again for tuning in for last week's episode. Seeing our crazy high school stories and all the shit we talked.
I mean, we have evolved. I'm very happy to be evolving.
100%.
Because I would be upset if I'm still the same person.
You should be. Anybody should be. Like, at least for us, high school is what
Let's not put our age out there.
It was 2 years ago.
I'm like, do not put my age out there. Excuse me. I am a lady of the Lord.
It was 2 years ago, guys. Anyway, you should reflect and see like where you are.
I love it though. I love looking back, looking at old high school pictures, thinking about like those friends that I'm still cool with, those that I know that I'm not that cool with anymore, and I've grown from that. So I love it.
I have a story that I actually forgot to say in the last podcast, and then we can move on to this topic.
Okay.
It just hit me.
Okay.
My high school is so ancient that my best friend, Jenny Long,
I already know.
In the yearbook, they didn't put her picture on where all the pictures are. They put her at the back of the yearbook with like 3 other fucking people. And it said, "Always with us, never forgotten." My best friend Jenny was alive. She's here. I don't know why they killed her.
Yeah, but like, why they killed her?
I don't know. It literally just hit me. But Jenny, like, hi.
We're sorry that happened.
We're sorry that she's alive. I wish I had the yearbook to show it. I don't, but they literally put "always with us, never forgotten" to these people. Like,
were they all alive?
They're all alive. I mean, one girl fell down a mountain in the senior ski trip, but last time I checked, she's still alive. She didn't die. And Jenny's still alive. I just saw her.
Why would they do that?
It was like a whole thing of like they weren't sure if they were going to graduate on time.
But why would they say that?
They could have put another caption.
Exactly. That's
like second
horrible.
chances. Something.
Or like at graduation in spirit or some shit.
No, I don't know. Jenny, shout out to you. Thank you for letting me tell your story. I forgot to say it in the last podcast, but...
Thank you, guys. Thank you. But today, we're going to talk about something a little different.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about astrology.
Oh my God, our favorite topic.
Because I love talking about that. And I'm like...
New York City.
I'm like, as Romeo plays.
Yeah.
I love talking about astrology. Every time like somebody does something fucked up, I'm like,
it's because she's this, yeah.
It's because she's a Virgo.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they're a Capricorn.
Uh-huh.
So I love talking about
me
astrology.
Too. I can talk about all day, and I can like equate it to like anything, because I think to me like mine is like a true representation of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like everybody's a true representation of them.
Yeah. Well, so just to start off with, if you have not gotten your astrology read, you can go on cafeastrology.com and you get a whole read on like your sign. You need to have the place of birth that you were born in,
your time,
and the exact time. Mm-hmm. Don't go ask your parents, what time was I born? Go look up your birth certificate, because my mom told me 7 a.m. I looked at my birth certificate, 11:10 p.m. Out of whack. I thought I was one thing, and then years later I figured it out.
Living a lie. Like Bruce Jenner.
All right. But we're going to be talking about our moon, our sun, our Venus, and our rising. Mm-hmm. And we're going to be breaking down our own horoscope. Mm-hmm. So I'll go first.
Okay, tell me your sign and then I'll tell you my sign.
Okay, so my sun is an Aquarius.
Mm-hmm.
I am born in February 12th. That means I get 2 gifts, one for my birthday and one for Valentine's Day.
What if it's like a really big gift?
Like, what's a really big gift?
Like a brand new Chanel bag.
Accepted.
Okay.
Okay. That's a clue from my man.
Or like what? Like one Chanel bag or like 2 Michael Kors?
¿Qué falta de respeto es esto? Chanel. And it has to come like from Paris.
Oh, he can't go to Fifth Ave?
No,
it's more expensive than Fifth Ave.
It's more expensive in Fifth Ave, but I feel like it's like unique when it comes from like another country. Like, remember when we went to Spain and we bought our things? We're like, it's like such a
we're Chanel
warm,
girlies.
Yeah, I'm like, it's such a warm gift because every time you wear it, you're like, I bought this at Spain. So. But yeah, my sun is an Aquarius. Yours is?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Toxic.
We're not toxic. We're actually like
no, you guys are good people.
The least toxic sign.
You guys are actually good people. Actually, I read. Let me pull this up on my phone right now.
So a little about Sagittarius. When she looks it up, we're like some of like the least toxic people because we say how it is and we don't hold back.
Would that be a personality trait or would that be just Sagittarius?
It is my personality trait because I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay. My moon is in Libra. Your moon is in
Virgo. And I think it's because that's why I'm so OCD and perfectionist about certain things.
Yeah. So let me run it back. So your sun is your ego, your identity, role in life, and the core of who you are. So your core is in a Sagittarius, mine is in Aquarius. This is who we are, who we identify with. And then our moon, yours is in a Virgo. Mine is in a Libra. And the moon means that it's your true representation of yourself. And yeah, it's who you are. True, like your true self.
Which is why I like you, because I like all Libras.
So that's what I was gonna say. So I had pulled up this thing from IG, this post from Sanctuary World. And it basically, like, for Sagittarius, it tells you the compatibility. So for Sagittarius, it says soulmate. Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius.
Okay, the first two...
Wait, before you say anything else, let me just read the next 2 categories. Lust, Leo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces.
Okay.
And then friendship says Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio.
Scorpio?
Yeah. Friendship.
I don't really like Scorpio.
I mean, that's what it says.
Okay.
What do you have to say about soulmates?
Soulmate was Aries?
Soulmates was Aries, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius.
Okay. Aries, he definitely was not the soulmate.
But it doesn't have to be... Soulmates don't have to only be romantic.
Okay, well, he wasn't it. Okay, so Aries, Gemini, hell to the fucking no. Hell no.
Okay.
There's a very few Geminis that I like, and that is because, like, I just like to think of them as, like, non-Geminis. Overall, hell no. I know.
They always say, like, you're opposite. So Sagittarius is, like, 12. Well, Sagittarius is like further, so like your exact opposite, I think, would be Gemini, and that's supposed to be your soulmate.
Oh my God! Why is God punishing me?
Then Libra.
I like Libra. I can get down with Libra.
And then Aquarius.
I can get down with Aquarius.
Yeah, I'm like, hello, me.
Yeah, I like her.
You?
I like Aquarius.
Okay, so that's what it says.
Okay. We're gonna do a hard pass on the Gemini. Hard pass. On the Aries, we're gonna do like a slight pass, but
Yo, tell me who hurt you though. Because you really.
And next episode. Hard pass in Gemini. Aries, we gotta see. What was the lust?
Lust was Leo.
I've never been with a
Cap.
Leo. I don't think I've been with a Capricorn.
Sagittarius, Pisces.
Pisces are emotional, right?
Yeah, they are.
So, like, would you cry after sex? I don't like that.
I don't think they would cry, but I think like they would be a little like
They would want to talk.
a little clingy.
I don't like that.
I like to give a little kiss after sex because hello, it can't just be about the nut.
Okay, next.
All right. And then my Venus is in Capricorn. So Venus means how do you love?
Mm-hmm. So I'm not really familiar with Venus. So explain to me what Venus is.
It's basically like your
Venus.
love language.
Mm-hmm.
And your Venus is Libra. So you love like a Libra. So very balanced. You like to make sure you're
Why don't one of them said self-absorbed? That I send you my Venus.
Let me read that for you.
I mean it's true. I mean I don't deny that I can be self-absorbed.
It says Venus in Libra. Venus determines how and what you love. It indicates how you express affection and qualities you're attracted to. Your Venus is in Libra, meaning your romantic side is idealist, eager to please. You want an equitable relationship, and you're willing to make compromises to get there. You will be a little self-obsessed.
Work.
And may have trouble being realistic or loyal in your relationship. Excuse me.
I don't know about that.
It's in your 10th house, meaning for you, love is often expressed in goals, success, and responsibilities.
I like that. That sounds very me.
Yeah.
Aside from the non-loyal. I'm very loyal.
Yeah, I think you are very loyal. So my Venus is in Capricorn, so the way I love sometimes can be a little dry.
Mm-hmm.
The way I communicate could be a little dry. So
Yeah.
sometimes when I say things out of my mouth that I don't think about, but I don't mean it in that way, I think that's where that comes from.
Yeah.
Also just sometimes being a little like cut and dry and like not being so affectionate sometimes.
But you see, I think that's why I can get along with Aquarius because I like that.
Yeah, like we like people to like need us, but don't. We like people to be a little clingy, but don't need us. Like it's a responsibility or like it's like a burden. We don't like that. So yeah. And then your rising is in Capricorn. So rising means how do you come off to others? Mm-hmm. So you come off as a Capricorn. And my rising is a Scorpio. Mm-hmm. So for you come off as a Capricorn.
Oh, I come off as you're a Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio. Oh, so sometimes I could be
a bitch.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I came off as a bitch? Ever?
Yeah.
Oh, when?
I don't know. I don't have examples, but yeah, I'm sure.
Would you say, can you give me 3 characteristics that are said about your sign? They don't have to be negative. They could be positive, or they could just be in general.
I was going to do like a little bit of everything.
Okay.
We're very straightforward. That's, I think, a positive. Mm-hmm. We don't like to feel like we're tied down because that's when we freak out. Mm-hmm. And we can be a little like emotionless. Like we don't show or express emotions well. Like we kind of keep them inside.
I can agree to that.
Mm-hmm. Which that's not good.
No.
So you be 2 good, 1 bad. Yeah.
3 characteristics that are said about my sign, which is an Aquarius, is we are weird.
Okay.
We are free.
Yeah.
And we can be detached.
Like when you're dancing?
No, our detached meaning is another. Like detached, like we could be a little cold. Like if somebody's like crying, we could be like.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that goes. I might be an Aquarius then because I'm also like, why is she crying?
Yeah, like we could be a little like cold. We could be a little cold.
Yeah.
So, but I kind of agree with them, the
Mhm.
characteristics. Do you agree with yours?
Yeah, 100%. I think I
Yeah.
am. I would consider myself a true Sagittarius. Like I think every characteristic, and I've read many like blogs about it. Like they all just like hit. Like it's like, oh, that's me, that's me, that's me. So I think there is something to it, like in my opinion.
One thing I read the other day was Aquarius people like to stick to the facts.
Yeah,
So if like somebody says like, oh, you like, I felt this way or I feel like, well, that's not the facts, Brenda.
yeah. Oh, always a bitch named Brenda.
I'd be like, oh, you made me feel this way. Brenda, that was not the facts. The facts was A, B, and C.
So I have another Aquarius friend, and she's also very by the fact that you can be talking to her and be like, well, you called me on Tuesday. And she'd be like, actually, no, I called you on Thursday. And it's like, okay, well, you still called me. At the end of the day, you still called me. Like, I don't know what the fucking day matters. Like, you called me last week. She is very by the facts.
Do you think there's a difference between which month you're born in?
Yeah.
Like a Sagittarius from November is different from a Sagittarius in December.
Yeah. So I have another friend, shout out girl, you know who you are. So I think we're literally probably like 20 days apart.
Okay.
And she's a December Sag, and I am a November Sag. And one thing that I'm not, and she is, like, I don't hold grudges.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't. Not that like I can be friends with someone that screwed me over.
Yeah.
But I can also just let it go and just like be like, you know what, like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you okay, not well. We already talked about that.
You never wish somebody well.
But I don't really hold grudges. Like I'll just like move on and like, especially like if something's like the fight that you're having is so stupid. It's just like okay, like I'm not holding that grudge, but we're also just like
yeah. I mean, we've had our own disagreements.
Yeah,
and we've been able to move on, and you're really good on that.
Yeah, I don't hold grudges. Like it's like, my December Sag friend, she does hold grudges. Like she can hold a grudge, and she knows this. So like I'm not like shading her.
Okay.
Like we've talked about.
She gotta just work on it.
Yeah.
Or she doesn't.
Whatever floats your boat says. But she has said like she's like sometimes I do hold a grudge. And I'm like, like for me, like I don't like to like what to me like holding a grudge is like negativity for you.
Mm-hmm.
There's very few people I hold a grudge for actually, but they really deserve it. But like if you hold a grudge to me, that's like negativity you're holding on for yourself.
It's true though, because
like,
it festers.
Yeah. So like the grudge that I'm holding on for one person, like they don't really know. They're out living their life. So the only one that's doing harm to themselves is me.
Yep.
And vice versa. Somebody holds a grudge against me, like you're the only one that's worsening yourself because I'm here thriving, shining. I am here on this couch.
Oof.
I'm drinking a mamita.
We're with the Lord.
But yeah, there is a difference between the Sagittarius, the
like a month apart, a sign when it falls with two people that are in different months.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say? Can you give me 3 good qualities of a Sagittarius?
3 good qualities?
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. 3 good qualities. Okay, I already said 2, but let me just give 2.
Okay, I was like, "Where's your mic?"
It's right here. Now you're paranoid.
Yeah, I'm a little paranoid now.
Ignore her, guys. 3 good qualities. I already said 2, but let me try to do 3 more. We are very good-hearted people. We are good-hearted. We like to.
I'm about to ask Google right now.
We like to entertain. Yeah, let's see what Google says. And
of a Sagittarius man.
Yeah.
Says they're friendly. Open guys are social, happy, full of smiles.
Yeah.
Bestowed with goodwill and happiness.
Yeah, you see, happy.
Sincere and self-dependent.
Yeah.
Describe you well?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Let's see what traits you have.
Mine is free loving, Aquarius females value freedom. They don't like to be tied down by anyone. That's true. I hate a clingy man. I'm sorry. Don't be on top of me. Girl time is just girl time. Friend time is friend time. Co-worker time is co-worker time. Like, don't think that you're gonna be invited to all of it. Like, if there's a group event, invite it, and we'll have a great time. But when it's my time or my friend's time or family time, don't be clinging on to me. Genius, optimistic, charming, eccentric, smart, independent, and friendly.
Okay, I think they all suit you.
Yeah. So, I'm looking up. These things are so biased. I'm looking up bad traits for Sagittarius men.
Oh God, okay. Lay it on me.
Okay. It says, while the Sagittarius man will be very flirty and charming, it's not always a genuine intention. He will constantly want attention from others because he wants his ego to be fed. Narcissism is one of his worst qualities. He wants to be admired, appreciated, and would prefer to be by a bunch of people rather than by one person. That doesn't sound like you.
No. Actually,
that does not sound like you.
That does not. That's a bootleg page.
Yeah, I was like, Sagittarius men are very blunt. That sounds like you. And could be very honest.
Yeah.
And it could also be a little hurtful.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, at the end, I didn't agree with the part where it says, you would rather be with a whole bunch of people than just one person.
Anyone who knows me know that. That's
not true, yeah.
That's not what I want.
Okay. Negative traits of an Aquarius that you should be aware of is a little respect for authority.
Gracias.
You can tie me up. Aquarius have a capacity to think broadly and affect significant good changes around them. However, they risk neglecting their loved ones if they are too preoccupied with changing society. Like, if I want to be a Captain Save-A-Ho, then I will be neglecting my family and friends. The audacity. Overly analytical.
Yeah.
Impulsive.
I can agree with that.
Am I impulsive?
No, the over analytical.
Yeah. With a cruel wit.
Not cruel? Not cruel, but I think when you're like sassy, it can come off cruel.
Yeah, I am. Very proud. Also very proud.
Yeah.
Very proudful. I mean, I agree with some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, this one was a little off this page.
Yeah, I just looked it up really quick to see like what it would give us. But go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you have any bad experiences with certain signs?
So, me and my mom butt heads a lot, and she's a Leo. So I really try to avoid Leos.
And who else is a Leo?
My current boyfriend. My current boyfriend.
Yeah.
But I really did not want to date a Leo. Like, I really stay clear of Leos. Like, they're just too much for me. They are attention seekers. I mean, not like from everybody, but just like from your partner. Like, they want that like reassurance of like, you know? They're overthinkers as well. So sometimes I'm like, but to be honest, like, he is very much, I don't know if it's his personality or because he's a Leo, is that he makes me like grow emotionally and mentally. Like, I'm pushing myself more. So, you know, I give props to that because I really never really dated a Leo. So it's like I'm mentally challenged in a way. But in that same post that, you know, that I had mentioned for you, my Aquarius compatibility for a soulmate
Leo
was Leo.
There you go.
Aries, Gemini, and Sagittarius. So that's why I feel like we get along.
Yeah.
And our souls are like matching. My lust is Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces.
Okay.
I mean, I have a lot of Libra friends. a lot.
I do too.
It's ridiculous. Like, I cannot make another friend. I feel like if I make another friend, I'm gonna ask them where's your birthday because I'm not able to take it.
Speaking of Libra friends, let's talk shit.
Ideal.
Let's talk shit about them.
I mean,
what do you hate most about Libras?
Sometimes they can be a little like undecisive, depending on who it is.
No, all of them. Every single one.
Sometimes it could be like undecisive, like, oh, but like I might want to do this, I might want to do that. So that's why I'm like, bitch, decide.
Yes.
But then I also like that they're balanced, because when I'm hot-headed and I want to make an impulsive like decision or something, they're like, I like talk to them and be like, all right, bitch, like calm the fuck down. Like, and they'll like make me see things from different perspectives. Yeah. But again, depending on which Libra you're talking to, because everybody's different. All of them. They're all indecisive. Yeah. They all can't make a fucking choice. So that's one thing. What would you say? That is a very annoying Libra trait, that they can't make a choice. Like, they want to do everything. They can't decide. It takes them 5 business years to decide something. And I don't have 5 business years. That is one thing. Also, another thing that they do is they like to weigh out everything. Everything. So it's like, make a decision. But like, also, if I go to like one of my Libra friends and I tell them one of my problems, they'll be like, oh, but look at it from this person's point of view. No. And I always say, no. Why do you have to see it from that person's point of view? Because you're my friend. The only point of view you care about is mine. Nothing else. Nothing else should matter. Nothing else should matter to you. It doesn't matter how he felt in the situation. You're my friend. You care about me. You care how I feel. I don't want to hear, let's look at it from his point of view. Then I would have spoken to him. I came to talk to you as my friend. But do you think about it like hours later and be like, they had a point? Not hours later, like probably days later. Days later and be like, I can see it. I can see it, but I don't want to hear it. At that very moment, you just want to hear what you want to hear. Yeah, like I'm right. Which is true. I'm pretty much always right. And then friendship, I have Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, and Scorpio. Friendship, Cancer, it's like a flip-flop, because Cancer people are very emotional. Oh my God, they cry for everything. And so this one particular person I'm talking about. And they send you like the cheesiest text messages. Like, happy birthday, my love. Ever since you entered my life, the light shined into my face. And I knew that you were just such a great person and you were lifted by heaven and the gods. Shut up. Just wish me happy birthday. I don't need a whole speech. You're being a little dry right now. No, like and like the moment you entered my life, like I just saw heaven. Like, shut up. I don't need that. Wish me a happy birthday. Cancer people can be emotional. Emotional. It's a little ridiculous. It's a lot. They cry a lot. And they wake up kind of moody sometimes. They cry so much. And I'm like, girl. Like, if I call this one person, she's a Cancer, and she wakes up like in a mood, I'm like, oh, so okay, so we talk another day because you're in your mood and I don't have time for it. Goodbye. No, she understands. I have a friend, she's a Cancer, and she would really cry at like TV shows. And I'll be like, you're not about to cry with this shit. Like, I'm sorry, like I'm going home. I don't want to see you cry. No. She cries over everything. She cried over when, oh my God, she's gonna kill me for this. She was bawling crying when Carrie Bradshaw broke up with Aiden the second time. Full on ugly cry. Aiden? Aiden. To be honest, I always thought she should be with Big. Well, if we're gonna talk it, Carrie's toxic. Let's move on because that's another topic. Carrie is toxic. Do we judge other people by their signs? Obviously. 100%. I'm like, obviously, after that. 110%. Like, I can meet someone, I'll be like, hi, nice to meet you. And they'll be like, oh, my birthday just passed, and right there I start calculating. I was like, her birthday was this. Okay, so
do this, you that, you take this, the little zero out. This bitch is a Gemini. No, I'm sorry. I really don't know.
Yeah, but you know I have a Gemini friend.
Who? You told me after.
I'm like, and she likes you. And you over here
Oh,
shitting
shit,
on her.
who? Oh, hey, girl. Loves you.
I'm like, you know you're shitting on her right now.
Well, I have a couple.
But she understands though. She knows that she's a flip-flop.
Well, I have a couple of Gemini friends and I shit on them all the time.
Well, actually, listen to this flip-flopping shit.
Wait, like I have one friend that actually, it was her birthday on Saturday. I texted her. I was like, happy birthday. Hope you have the best day. Even though you're a fucking Gemini, you're horrible. Happy birthday. Yeah.
I made plans with this chick, I think a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, like, girl, I can't make it to your birthday, but I'm going to take you out. Like, I was like, I'll take you out. I have the day off already. You have the day off.
Oh, I know this friend.
So then I'm like, hey, girl,
I like
just
her
planning. I'm just planning like the day out for that day that we're going to be together. And she's like, oh, by the way, like I have a last minute trip, bitch. When you was going to tell me?
When she was on the trip.
And yes. And I was like, this fucking flip-flopping hoe.
Mm-hmm.
I told her, I was like, hit me up when you back in town.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have time for this. Last minute flip-flopping and changing her mind. I was like, I don't got time for this. This is why we cannot be, this is why we don't hang out that much.
Yeah.
So yeah, Geminis.
Well, Geminis are bad. Scorpios, I also judge. Like if you tell me you're a Scorpio, I judge. And then if I like you and then I find out you're a Scorpio, I feel so fucking bamboozled.
I just feel like everything is just like me.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Scorpios.
And I'm like, yeah.
Actually, your friend that we just went to her birthday, she's a fucking Gemini. Hey, girl.
I'm like, is she able to make a decision? I was like, she was very effective on making the decision for her birthday party. I mean, for her birthday.
Do you remember her in Spain? It took her like 45 minutes to pick up hers.
It's true.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, we love you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you stop engaging with a sign in a romantic way just because like they're like if somebody came up to you and like, hey, we're getting to know each other, you're like, oh yeah, my birthday is like October 26th or October 27th.
Scorpio.
And then you're like, wait, Scorpio. Would you stop engaging in a romantic way with them just because they're a Scorpio?
No, if we have a vibe and chemistry, I would probably give you the benefit of the doubt, but I have one eye open on you.
I feel the same way.
Like, we don't have to stop talking, but I see you.
Yeah, like.
And when I see those toxic traits coming,
we here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that's what happened as well. Like, I was like, you're a Leo. I don't know if it's going to work out, but then.
It has worked out.
It's worked out.
And it's amazing.
Because, yeah, I'm like, it's been working out. So.
It's great, yeah.
It's a little difficult sometimes, but it's been working out.
I feel like from another friend that is dating a Leo, like I feel Leos should come with a manual.
They do. They need a manual.
Maybe you should write it. How to date a Leo.
They come with a manual and like you just can't take, like you got to take it with a grain of salt.
You should co-author with my friend.
Yeah.
How to date a Leo.
They're a little extreme, no?
101.
And they like a lot of attention.
Yeah.
But not like an extreme amount of attention because I feel like my Leo, he like doesn't like clingy, but he's like, so where you at? And I'm like, in my house. Like, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
So like that, like not too much, but he likes attention.
Yeah.
So yeah. Do you do any spiritual cleansing or cleaning?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? What do you do?
So you taught me
yes.
The blow cinnamon.
So the first of the month, you step at the door of your house and you blow cinnamon into your house.
Yeah, I hate cinnamon, by the way.
It's like for prosperity. It's
so this class is not fun for me because I hate cinnamon.
Yeah. It's for prosperity, for love. Shit, did I do it for June?
Oh, you texted me to do it for June. I did.
Okay. I'm like, well, no, yeah, then yeah. For prosperity, for love, for new opportunities, for like a fresh start.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wash your hands, like you put a little bit of cinnamon and salt and you wash your hands, you do a little prayer, and then you wash your hands.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another one, just for like money, for like some, for just like making sure that like any type of negative energy just kind of like washes off of you, because it's a new like cycle and we want to bring in like new things coming in. One that I've been doing for a little bit, and that not that I saw on TikTok, but if you want to look it up on TikTok, is is an egg cleanse.
Okay.
So it's, my friend told me her grandma used to do it on her as well, and her mom used to do it on her as well. So it's something that's very old. You basically like take a egg and you pass it all over yourself, all over your, the back of your knees, elbows, everything. And then you do a prayer as well. And then you crack it into a glass of water. And then you will see different shapes in the water. Make sure it's like a clear glass. And then you'll see different shapes and little cobwebs and different things. And it's basically like you seeing the...
If I see cobwebs on my egg, it's going to be like, those are the cobwebs between your legs. So I don't know if I want to do this one.
No, that's supposed to be meaning of somebody sending you bad energy. So basically, you want to crack it, look at it from face value. Don't look over it like into the cup. You look at the meanings of it. You look it up, what it means, and then you send back the bad juju to whoever sent it to you by putting hot sauce or like pepper or salt, and then you flush it down the toilet. And that's supposed to be like cleansing, because people do send you bad energy, and people do sometimes become envious, even if they're not like doing it on purpose.
I have a story about people doing bad energy.
Oh yeah, tell me.
So I went to a friend's house for a gathering, and there was a girl that's there that she is a hater. I know she's a certified hater. She does not like me, and the feelings kind of mutual. But I am an adult and I can be in a room with anybody. So I walk into this gathering and I say, "Hi, how are you?" Keep it very cute, very casual. I'm sitting at the dining room table like here. My friend is sitting next to me, and then the haters like maybe like 3 seats away, and we're like doing. I don't think we're talking. We're doing very minimal like interaction.
Yeah.
But like people are talking. She's there. I tell you, my necklace unhooked itself.
Yeah, because it was like a clasp.
Like it went like this, and my necklace literally just slid down the side of my neck on itself. And my friend saw it, and I was like, that was bad energy that hater was doing to me on the spot, and my necklace saved me. And also my evil eye on my ankle.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's happened though. When people say that you wear a necklace and it just pops, the negative energy or something that somebody was looking like throwing at you, like it just pops, like it just went to the piece and it just popped. This happened to me. Well, not to me, to somebody I know, and I was there watching, and I was like, they were not even touching their necklace.
No, I was sitting there talking just like this, and my necklace just did it on its own.
Your friend was like freaked out by it?
Well, she knew the situation, so she was like,
yeah, negative energy.
Yeah.
Just to wrap it up, we want to know from our audience, what is your sign?
And what are your toxic traits?
And what
Let's make it interesting.
Yeah, I was going to say...
Don't tell us the good things. We don't care. We don't care about your good traits. We only care about your toxicity.
No, I was going to say, which sign do you find the most toxic?
Okay, Gemini, Scorpio. I think Taurus are not fully toxic, but they have toxic in them. I think that's it. Everybody else is like...
Let me see. For me, in my perspective, I think each sign has its pros and its cons, depending on like if you're gonna be like understanding, right? And so Leos, I try to avoid. I do not get along with Virgo. Like I get along, but like sometimes like we butt heads. Scorpio, Capricorn, they're just so selfish. They're so stubborn. They want things their way.
Which I am Capricorn.
Yeah, like one of yours was a Capricorn.
And I don't deny it.
Yeah.
I like things to be done I'm not controlling, but when it is a certain type of thing that I'm passionate about, I like it done my way. And I can be controlling.
Clingy.
Yeah. And I can be controlling. And I can be selfish. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with being selfish. I think selfish is such a negative connotation.
But I mean,
there are people that are selfish, and that's
no. I'm like, there's a difference between being selfish and wanting things your way, and like, but then there's a difference between being selfish and just being a narcissist. That's a two different lanes.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Well, yeah.
Shout out.
So yeah, but there's a difference. So I was saying, like, if you have your sign, you can have negatives and positives. Sometimes you can't mix your sign with your personality. Because if you're just a dick, then there's no sign to save you from that. You're just a dick.
Yeah.
So yeah. But anything else you want to say?
I would like to apologize to the Gemini community.
And the Scorpio community, because you went in.
Do they get an apology? I would also like to apologize to the Scorpio community. You guys, I'm sorry. You guys are not toxic.
You got toxic traits.
You guys have heavy toxic traits.
Really?
Like heavy.
Look at us growing.
Like on the toxic scale, you guys are a 9 out of 10.
We're growing. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys going down this whole, going over all of the signs, and hopefully you learned something about yourself. Maybe you want to start looking up, like, what are your toxic traits?
And if you're a Gemini or Scorpio, come at me. Let me know why you guys are not toxic. Prove me wrong.
Or a narcissistic.
Or narcissistic.
Or can you make a fucking choice?
No, that's Libra.
Oh no, yeah, that's Libra.
Well, if you're Libra, make the choice to subscribe.
Make a choice to leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
And share with your friends, because that's really important to us.
And Sagittarius, stand up.
And Aquarius, you're not fucking weird. Have a good day, guys. Bye.